Hi, welcome back. This is Doug and Cindy with Help Me Help Mama 5cast. Thanks for joining in today. And today we're talking about facility versus person match. And so what we're talking about here is here's mom, here's dad, and here's what you're thinking about. Do they stay at home? Do they need to go to a facility? And we've spent other videos talking about a lot of the different home care options. So we're going to spend most of the time today talking about facility options, but want to take just 1 minute here at the beginning to talk real quickly again about the home care option, because sometimes I know we can't get I can't get off because this is sometimes people give up on this too quick, too early. So what if we're going to spend 1 minute on this, what should they be thinking about? Like, should we really be still thinking about home care?
Yes. So what they should be thinking about is go back and find the video where we talk about the home care options, how to find what resources are in your community, how to research them to determine which are best, how to assess your loved one so you can match the type of care that they need, and then find out how to pay for that.
Like, can we make this work or not?
Absolutely.
Can we make it work at home?
And it will take some of your time. Not only just to set this up.
Sometimes a lot of time, yeah.
A lot of time to a lot of time.
And sometimes it even costs more at home, because you got to bring in extra help. So all of these are factors. But again, we've talked about that in other videos, and no doubt we'll talk about it again because this is an issue. This is really the biggest issue on the front end, because the kids are thinking, what do we do? Should we keep mom at home? But anyway, so let's talk about facilities now.
Because we have 3 minutes
got
left.
3 minutes left. So
okay.
So what you're thinking about? Okay, home care for whatever reason it's not working. What's appropriate facility for mom? And we're just going to talk about the big three: independent living, assisted living, and skilled care. So independent living is really just like apartment, really.
You have to be independent.
You have to be. That's a clue right there. Independent living. So you get a little more than if they just went out and rented an apartment, but usually there's meals provided. Sometimes independent living have activities directors, and you're in with a group of your buddies your age and you do stuff together. Sometimes they even have bus tours and they go places and they do things, and it can be a lot of fun.
It can. And if that's a good fit, if your loved one has that much physical and cognitive ability and they want the socialization, check that out.
So when may this be appropriate? When would somebody even think about independent living?
This is where if, say, like my mom lived out in the middle, in the country so far you had to pipe in sunlight. So far, no neighbors anywhere. One night she had opened a soda with a canned soda, and she almost choked to death on the little silver tab that was in there. So she decided at that point she needed to be closer to people in case there was an emergency. So something like that, maybe if you're out in a rural community, if you're a widow or a widower and you want the socialization, if you want to meet somebody. If you're a widow or a widower and want to meet somebody and just enjoy life more.
Yeah, you like being around people. Maybe your home is like too big. Maybe there's a lot of deferred maintenance. Maybe you've got a 5-acre yard to mow, and all kind of things like that. There's too much to handle, and you need to be somewhere where there's other people. Okay, assisted living. Let's talk about that a minute. This is usually like a step up where you can still function somewhat. You can take care of most of the things you need to do by yourself on a daily basis, but maybe you just need a little bit of help.
You need some assistance with one or more activities of daily living.
Like feeding, dressing yourself, bathing,
transferring,
something. You need a little bit of help. You can move like from your room to the dining room area, and you can eat and you can visit with people. You still enjoy that, but you need some help.
And you need some help. And sometimes you can stay here longer, even though the extra care is not provided. You can hire outside care to come in, like in home non-medical company, to provide
To
extra
extend
care,
the stay. And
extra care, assistance, or supervision that the in-house staff doesn't provide at the assisted living. Like Doug said, to allow you to stay at that level of care longer before you step up to the third one that we're going to talk about before we run out of time.
And the third one is skilled care, and this is a nursing home. And if your loved one's got to the point where they need skilled professional nursing care on a 24/7 basis, this is the one you need to look at. And yes, this can still be provided at home in certain situations, but it just takes a village to make it happen. It's, takes therapists coming in and maybe a nurse once a week and home medical equipment and family and all kind of stuff. And sometimes it gets to the
lots of
point.
caregivers. I mean, somebody's literally there 24 hours a day.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just not working at home. And so skilled care, they're getting the medical attention that they need, and getting all the people there, the therapist and everything that they need 24/7 just to keep them functioning. So if your loved one is at this point, that is something you need to look at. You need to compare, and we'll talk about in another video how to choose an appropriate assisted living facility, because that's kind of a big decision too. So hopefully this information helped today. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.
And thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.